Okay, here we go then with tonight's final for the lightning rods. So I've had 3 heats so far this evening. First one won by 447 Adam Turner. Heat 2 won by 230 Charlie Occhialoni. And heat number 3 won by H293 Kevin van der Bosch. So all 3 of those are going out for the heat and final double in this race. So we've got the white grade for you now, 83 Ben Singleton and 15 of Graham Willis. Proudly flying the Devonshire flag on his bonnet tonight. Yellow tops are 36 Roy Anderson, and on the inside line when he gets there is 230 Charlie Occhialoni. 1 blue grader, 145 Scott Kinton, and then we've got 2 reds at the back, 447 Adam Turner and H293 Kevin van der Bosch. So there's your grid 7 lightning rods on track for tonight's final. 25 racing laps of this. This will be a rolling start. Away we go to the sound of Red River Rock, the traditional theme of lightning rod racing. And far better than that rubbish they're using down speed with these days for them. So let's see what happens as we go into battle for the final time tonight for the lightning rods. No all-comers race tonight, so just 3 heats and the final this evening. We've had 3 20-lap heats, so it's been a fairly long night of racing regarding the race length tonight. So the rose will start to rise. And there they go, the green flag is now dropped, and away go the lightning rods in their final. And Ethan Ben's going to get a great jump from the head of the white grade to go into the lead. The head round turns 1 and 2 for the first time, and everyone is away cleanly at least. So no early problems for the lightning rods. So 83 Ben Singleton will come round to lead the first lap of the race then. Graham Willis is there in second place in car 15. Graham not had a single finish yet tonight. He's had problems in all 3 heats, including a rollover in the first heat where he launched off the tyres on turn 4. But he seems to have kept it on the straight and narrow this time around anyway. He's done the first couple of laps of this race fairly unchallenged. So, I say that he goes a bit broadside on turn 4, but he's managed to hold on to it and has actually gained time on the race leader. Ethan Ben Singleton missed the breaking point for turn number 1. Anderson is catching 36. He's bringing fellow Scotsman Charlie Occhialoni with him. But actually it doesn't seem to quite have the same pace as we're at this point in time. Kinton in 145 is there as well, really in 5th place. He's holding up 447 turn. He goes diving down the inside at turn 1. Are we going to see the first position change of the race? Yes, we are. 447 Turner goes away through into 5th place on the back straight and has managed to make his way into the top 5. We've got side-by-side action on as Anderson gets past Willis, so will Archie. So the 2 yellow tops now making headway into 2nd and 3rd places respectively, the 2 Scottish drivers. It turns out the Scottish drivers have been a bit more lenient with each other than they were been last night in the Super Stocks. As 447 Turner comes through on his way into 4th place now, and here comes Kinton as well in 145 to go through to 5th, and 6th place will now go Kevin van der Bosch in H293. So Willis has gone to the back of the grid now. He's stayed a bit closer to the pack than he has done in previous races, but all good things must come to an end, I'm afraid, Graham. Anderson's managed to get away, breakaway in 2nd place now, and he's chasing down the race leader at a rapid rate of knots now as they go side by side on the back straight for 3rd place as Turner comes away through on the inside of 230 Occhialoni, and he's done it. That'll probably leave the floodgates open for Kinton and van der Bosch to capitalise as well. Here comes Kinton on the inside, 145. Can he get through? Yes, he can. Van der Bosch will also go charging through on the inside as well. There's actually just got freight train there as the door was squeezed open, and everyone else just saw it as an invitation to gain a position each. So that's all changed there, and actually down into the 6th position, and we'll try and re-challenge as Van der Bosch makes his way through to go into 5th place now, as Kinton ran a bit wide at turn 1 and left the door open for the Dutchman. The top 3 have now closed up, 83, 36 and 447 together for the lead. Of course, Adam Turner won the Scottish Championship for the Lightning Rods in 2020 at VSCRA, a league no longer running unfortunately, but he never got a chance to wear the Scottish roof as that was the final meeting the Lightning Rods ran at VSCRA before being dropped due to low numbers. The lead battle is well and he's alive and well at the moment as Anderson in 36 is trying to find a way round the 83 car. Benson's now a 6-car train developed for the race lead, and Singleton goes low. Anderson has to go high on the turnstile bend. Can he make a way through on the outside, I wonder? He's still trying his hardest, but maybe his hardest is not enough. As Van der Bosch comes charging down the inside of Turner, trying to go through into 3rd place, but I think he's just going to get blocked in by the car on the inside line. He's 2 by 2 in the first 4 places. It's an incredible race on the Lightning Rods, by far and away the best race of the night so far. They're basically bump drafting each other down the straight as Van den Bosch is pushing Singleton down towards turn 1. We've got nearly 3 wide at turn 1 there as Kinton tried to make it 3 wide with Turner and Van den Bosch. Anderson's now got to the lead in 36, so 83 Singleton must have had a compromise run somewhere along the line. 447 Turner's trying to go around the outside. Here comes Van den Bosch to make it 3 wide in the middle. He backs out of it rather wisely, I think, because that would have been a little bit of a coming together, I think, if those three had not decided that one of them had to back out. And Van den Bosch will try the high line. Turner's going around the outside of Singleton to go through into second place. Now, can he make the move stick? The answer to that question is a yes. And I think we're going to probably see Van den Bosch do the same in the next couple of laps or so. Archuloni and Kinton still squabbling fairly solidly for the 5th position, so they've been having a good scrap in this race, and Kinton hits the door plate there of Archuloni's car, but they both survive it. They're both okay. And now Van den Bosch does manage to make his way through into 3rd place around the outside of the 83 car. Got a spin on the back straight. Brown goes 230, actually puts the tyre out a bit too much and spins the Sierra around. So he's our first spinner of the race. Now Anderson has a healthy lead, but it may not be healthy for very much longer, as Turner is there and thereabouts in 447, and Van den Bosch is not too far away either in H293. The 3rd place battle, so the 4th place battle I should say, is still going fairly well between 83 and 145. And Kinton looks to the inside of Singleton, but the door is shut in his face at turn 1. He can't make a move this time by. The lead battle has come alive now as 447 Turner looks to the outside of 36 Anderson. And Anderson is certainly holding the inside line well here. Van den Bosch is there on the inside as well, trying to get past Turner. But if he does that, he can't get past Anderson. In fact, he loses a whole heap of time on turn 1. Where just to close it in straight away on the far side as Turner looks to the outside once more. They're still side by side for the lead. And it looks like Turner could have got the run this time round. Has he? No. I thought Van den Bosch was going to try and make it 3 wide, but he backed out of that one again. As Kinton 145 is still closing in as well on the back of 83 Ben Singleton. So it's all very, very lively at the head of the field in this one for the Lightning Rods. I believe Graham Willis is still running 6th place with Archuloni in 7th. That is indeed the case. Side by side now for 4th place as 83 Singleton's got 145 Kinton hovering on his outside line as Van den Bosch is doing likewise to Anderson up in the 2nd place battle. Turner's managed to break away as the race in fact runs a bit wide on turn 4. That could cost him dear. Get your words out. As now Singleton is still trying to keep on the inside of Kinton, wanting that 4th place like no tomorrow. I can tell you that here and now. As Anderson looks to the outside, so you know that's Van den Bosch rather looking to the outside of Turner, but he starts back in behind and will try the outside line going past the pit gate now. Can he get round the outside? We'll find out. We're on lap number 23, I believe, so we are into the closing stage now of this Lightning Rod final. It's 2 to go this time by, so please 2 to go this time by. And Van den Bosch is really putting the pressure on the race leader of Adam T. In fact, he leads as they cross the timing line that time around, so that was the last lap. Van den Bosch could have had it. Kinton's still round the outside of Singleton. They've been side by side for about 8 laps at this point. They may be side by side for the foreseeable future as well. We've only got one more circulation to do by my reckoning as they come across the line this time by. Turner is still your leader as we go into the final lap of racing. Van den Bosch is doing everything he knows to get around the outside. Kinton doing likewise on 83 Singleton, but it's not been enough so far. It's line of stern between the top 3 as they go into the final bend, and Willis nearly loses it on turn 4. The Chevrolet's out there ready for 447. Adam Turner wins the final. Van den Bosch 2nd place. Anderson is 3rd. Dragonstein for 4th. 83 gets there from 145. 6th place is going to be 230 Charlie Archuloni. Across he goes. And then 7th place will be number 15 Graz Willis with his first finish of the night. Red flags please, thank you very much, to round out that one for the Lightning Rods.